Hey scrappers, Tom here from iScrap, and while I film this in the spring of 2024, I'm getting ready to use my own power washer on my deck, on my lawn furniture, but I want to show you what happens to one that may be broken that you're going to go and scrap. So this is a small power washer. We took the cover off, but we wanted to show you what was inside because it's really interesting when it comes to scrapping these. Now right off the top, what do you have? You have a big old piece of brass, about a 2 or 3 pound piece of brass, and you can see here 4 bolts will get this pulled off, and here is where you would take the hose for the water and screw it on one side or the other, the outputs depending on what you're doing. This is probably the hose side, and this is probably the hose from the house, and this is probably the hose for the power washer. But what I like about this unit is when you look underneath, you see that electric motor, and then when I kind of flip this up, you see the motor in here. This entire piece weighs 25 pounds. That piece of brass on top is probably 3 or 4 pounds, and that motor is about 15 pounds. Not only that, you had the wire that could plug in, because sometimes you have electric powered ones, which this one was. It's not gasoline, so you have the wire that could get cut off of it. So when you have a unit like this, you want to be able to save this. This is a great piece of winter work for you to take apart. You would probably pick something like this up for free on a street cleanup. You can make easily $10 to $15 for one of these just by taking it apart, taking a little bit of time, getting 3 to 4 pounds of brass, a 15-pound motor, and then some copper wires, and you can even see some of them were left on here because they didn't take the case off. From there, you have a resistor that would go into your CBM, and we have videos on CBM that you can learn about. But these are other items that sometimes when the plastic cover is on, you ignore them, but there's a lot of valuable metal inside, so make sure you check these out and you make more money.